This is going to be a review of the comments of Naruto 597. Okay, not in any particular order. I'm just going to go ahead and read them and react to them as we go. Okay. Chaz Malakian. Nothing has changed my opinion so far about Tobi being Izuna. Tobi definitely has Obito's eye, but it's not him. Like I said on the other video, I think that Tobi liked the power of that eye. That is why he wanted to use it all the time and not give up on it on Azinga against Conan. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate the positive feedback. Izuna still seems to be number one with people leaving comments, and it could very well be. I really do appreciate the comments, by the way. Good job. Okay, and let's see, once again, from Chaz Malakian. That's why I said that only on recent chapter that Tobi was being linked to Kakashi and Guy. Both of them know Tobi, but can't figure out who in particular. But it's Guy who can't remember faces like we saw against Kisame. Maybe Azuna's death was fake and he was wandering around Konoha in disguise. Remember the Ochiro in the beginning also? Yeah, I remember. You know, and he was disguised as the Kage, not even the third knew it was him. That's good, very good point. That's why he knows Kakashi's story, maybe has spoken to him and Guy. That's a pretty good theory. Very good. Good job. Okay. Veg to badass. Okay, I still say Azuna and Obito theory is 99% dead. He still says it is Azuna and that the Obito theory is 99% dead. I don't think it's a Obito. Let me go ahead and just since this is really the big subject, and I've listened to some other reviewers and everything, and here's a few points. One is it would be pretty anticlimactic to come out and say it's Obito and then have that strong, since in 97 basically say it's Obito, and then it's kind of anticlimactic. This is where you'd set it up and go, okay, it looks like Obito, but bam, then you go into another direction. So, for that reason. But anyway, I don't, like I said, the personality of Obito, there's so many possibilities what it could be. But well, I'm gonna speak more on this later. Let's go ahead. I want to make sure I go ahead and get these comments on. But I was definitely going to speak a little bit more on this later in the video. Okay, Veg to badass again. The link between Kakashi and Tobi could be Zetsu. Okay. That I would actually add for more explanation. Well, it could be, but I don't know Kakashi. I don't think Kakashi knows Zetsu. I don't. Well, it could be. Maybe he does know. Maybe he does know Zetsu. I guess that's what you're trying to say. Okay, I have to think about that more. Okay, Veg to badass again. I still say Zuna. Oh, okay. This is a repeat of what was said before. Okay, Soccer Talent 7. Anyone notice how thin Tobi's arm looked? Not really man-like. So, is it I don't know if you're trying to say is it Rin or we all know that he threw his arm. He had his arm infected by those bugs with the what was it, the Danzo fight, and then he just ripped his arm out. He's at least part Zetsu. That's pretty clear. So I don't, but I don't know if you're trying to say it's Rin or it could be a woman, or I don't know. But anyway, thanks for the comments, everybody, so far. Appreciate it. Good job. Okay, and then we go Seagully 35. Are we going to get a chapter this week? Wednesday, Thursday? I know this is progressing. I don't think it's Obito. Tobi is still. We've already moved past that, so no, we're getting one next week. Okay. F Bolts says Tobi likes stealing eyes. So yeah, just because he has the eye doesn't mean he's Obito. Yes, I agree with you 100% on that. That is a very big point, and that is really the question. There's also from something somebody else that reviews also said the theory it's either Obito or not Obito? Right now at 597, that really is the question. Is it Obito or is it not Obito? Besides everybody's theories, and so far the reaction of everybody in the comments is it hasn't affected anybody. I don't think nobody has changed their mind. I mean, you would think with such a strong thing it's Obito, and I think just the people that thought it was Obito are the ones that are just yelling out now. I don't think it's changed anybody's mind. But anyway, good job with the comments. Okay, Ben 4 Uchiha 1. You need to be partnered, man. Well, I appreciate it. I like the positive, but the fact is, I just literally today have like 150 subscribers. I review one manga. I don't even do the review of the anime on Naruto when it comes out. I just do the manga. I mean, I really specialize, and I'm just a casual fan, Maybe more than a little casual, but I mean, I'm just a regular fan. I'm not, a lot of people are way more in depth in this of one manga, really. So, I mean, that's, of course, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But anyway, appreciate the sentiment and comments. Okay, Ashra FNFS. Okay, I don't think there is a pronunciation for that. But anyway, still with the sage older son theory. And like someone in another video said, Tobi equals the older brother incarnate. With a smiley face. Okay, I actually went and looked, and it was funny. You do Google searches or whatever, and I went to Tobi means in Japanese, and it already had it halfway filled out when I typed it in there, and then you see there's a lot of people. There's some kind of a Japanese proverb, a hawk born from a kite, and I guess the part of that proverb, which is a Tobi, is the kite, and I think I've heard that before. But and evidently there's some other possibilities of what Tobi means in Japanese when you convert it there and back, and or from there to. So anyway, it could be kite, I guess, or hawk, or a hawk born from a kite. I don't really understand that myself very well. But anyway, thanks for the comment there. Okay, CT Schofield. I can't help but think he's still Uchiha Kagami. You know what? I agree with you. And if you're wrong, I'm wrong. So hopefully we're both right on this. But who knows? And well, anyway, I'll wait. I'll wait till the end to go ahead and speak a little bit more on that. Okay. Ash loves Manny. That's the thing. Kishi wants you to think it's Obito, then come out with something crazy. He's good at that. LOL. Very good. Very good. Ash loves Manny. That was a very good comment. That is true. That would be the switch, right? You build it up one way and then you go, bam, another direction. So that would be pretty good. Good job there. Okay, Chaz Malakian. Okay, and I think this was in response to my question, so I think... let's see. Nothing has changed my opinion so far. Tobi Azuna. Tobi definitely has Obito's eye, but it's not him. Like I said in another video, Rampage, I think. Okay, this is a repeat on that. There was a question, and I think I already read your reply of it. I said, and I kind of want to throw this question out. I have one question on Azuna being Tobi. What's the link between to Kakashi from Azuna? There's a lot more tension between Tobi and Kakashi than merely sharing Obito's eyes. I just before I've done this, I just went and reread the chapter, or at least part of the chapter again. And this is, and like I said, I don't believe it's Tobi at all. I think it's Kagami. But this is, I'm going to put a part 2 here. I still think it's Kagami, and I know this, we'll see how this sounds, but it has to be a relative of his, of Obito or Rin. One of the two. And I just, and like I said, there's nothing that I'm saying here that's original. I've heard other people say it. My favorite theory is that Kagami is Obito's father, and And of course, it would be even cooler if he was Madara's son. But I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go that. Well, I guess it's too late not to. But anyway, I'm not going to go that. I'm trying not to go that far out on it. But let's see. So it has to be, and even just my opinion, it has to. I mean, this is the anger and resentment of Obito dying that Tobi's showing right now, and the whole thing of Madara knows him, and he's already, you know, that both Guy and Kakashi know him. The time thing is, I mean, it could be anybody or any combination, but I just really, you know, and like I say, for me, it would if Kagami is Obito's father, it would just, I mean, it would just be perfect. You know, to me, it would make just absolute perfect sense. You know, the anger of a father who was already, you know, I think that he was already, you know, against the village anyhow. So I mean, but I mean, I don't know. It just makes a lot of sense to me. But then again, so does a lot. As a matter of fact, I guess here's the package of my, and this isn't even original to me. I've heard other people say this. Okay, just think of this. This would be pretty cool. Okay, Madara, the father of Kagame, Kagame, the father of both Obito and Shishu, both of them, and the whole thing of, you know, it's pretty big how the jujitsus, you know, are hereditary, a lot of them, and now of course that would Madara, the whole transport thing. I don't even know if that's part of his. I think it is, but Madara also has that fan, that strange shaped fan that he uses, and that's just like Tobi. So, like I say, for me, that would be just awesome. Madara, father of Kagame, Kagame, father of Obito and Shishu. That would just make a lot of sense to me. That would be incredible. But then again, who knows? You know, Kishimoto, I'm sure he could come up with something a lot better than that. But anyway, that is, I guess that's something I like, but I'm not gonna. The thing I would definitely say now is, as much as I really think it's Kagami, that I even more think it's, like I say, a relative. You know, to me, it just has to be. It has to be someone that, if it's not Obito, it has to be a father, or an uncle, or, you know, like I say, a Rin's father, or so. It has to be somebody in that age range. Would make sense. So Madara knew him, and that they would know, you know, Guy and Kakashi when they were kids, of course. And it just, for me, it just, and like I say, the connection. I mean, for anybody, go back and see that this person's pissed. Tobi is really angry and called out Kakashi, you know, because he didn't, you know, keep his promise. And that would make it even more so, I guess, the thing to take care of Rin, you know, the anger, if it isn't Tobi, of course, or if it isn't Obito, then it would be to take care of Rin, who also died. So, now, of course, if it's Rin, that would, but it can't be because of the age thing, I don't think. So it would be like a relative of Rin. But anyway, I think I pretty much, explained that. And my gosh, this video is going even further than my actual review. Okay, anyway, let me go ahead and do the rest of these. Okay, let's see. Okay, Tobi, I've already read this. I read my deal there. Not too much further. Let's see. Okay, and this was my question. This is the response from Chaz Malakian. Okay, the tension between them only began these last chapters because on all of their past encounters, Tobi didn't say anything that could make Kakashi wonder about who he is. Unless when Kakashi tried to use Kimoi on Tobi and he said techniques like that don't work on him. My opinion on Izuna is about that Madara knows who Tobi is and made plans with him, and Izuna lost his eyes, which he collects eyes now. Yeah, Tobi definitely collects eyes, and died mysteriously on a war, and being the brother he could help each other. Thanks, keep it up. Okay, appreciate the positive comments. Another good comments right there. Excellent. Thanks for responding to my question. Okay, F Bolts. When Guy and Kakashi were facing Tobi, he said, "You're not very good at remembering faces," implying at least one of them know him. Right now, it's very hard to say who he is because we've seen half of Tobi's face and he seemed old, which wouldn't be Obito because he wouldn't be that old. Also, we know Guy and Kakashi know him, so that would mean it probably wouldn't be Azuna. And these last couple of Naruto chapters have really effed up my Tobi theories. LOL. And I'm sure everybody's in the same boat there, or at least a lot of people. Anyway, I give up trying to figure it out. This is not, every chapter or whatever, every time anything's really been revealed, you're even this last one. So, good job there. Appreciate it. I'm sure, like I said, there's sentiments of a lot of people right there of having their theories, Tobi theories, are their favorite ones that getting effed up. But we'll find out. Maybe they'll all get effed up. But anyway, Nexus Legend 9. So this has, I think this is, wait a minute, this has continued. Okay. I was sure Tobi isn't Obito after 597. I am confused, but I have a new theory. Tobi is Tora the cat. Okay, well. Okay, okay, probably not. Okay, anyway, I've already went ahead and explained my, I don't even know if it's a theory. It would just be, I guess, a fun theory, the whole, deal there. So I think that'd be pretty cool, and if it actually happened. But who knows? So anyway, I really do appreciate the comments, and my gosh, look at the time I've gone. This is why I try not to do this. I don't have a problem talking. I can, but it's the upload time and everything else. Okay, once again, I appreciate all my subscribers. Oh, also, I have a blue snowball mic. I'm really experimenting around with it a lot, and if you've seen me, I'm kind of bumping into the pop filter that I have over it. So if you've probably seen me bumping into it, it's like right just under my hand right here. This is what the blue snowball is. So and hopefully it's not picking up too much of my computer, which makes a little bit of a noise. So if you could give me a little bit of feedback on how this sounds, if it sounds any different, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I've been experimenting with it, and there's a lot more I'm going to have to do with it. And to be perfectly honest, I think I'm going to end up having to get a stand and have it, be about here, I think, in order to get the best quality to it. And plus, you see I like to move around, so that's probably not the best thing to do with it either. But anyway, I really do appreciate all the comments. I appreciate all my subscribers. Please, like I said, give me some feedback on the how the mic sounds, if it sounds okay or not, or if it's any different. And that's going to be it. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you want to give this a thumbs up, really would appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And as always, you can always subscribe, unsubscribe. You can do anything you want to. Until next time, take care.